Hello! Today I'm going to benchmark my GTX 1070 with my Xeon E5 2620 V3 with 16 gigs of RAM. I know it's a CPU bottleneck, but soon, hopefully, I will change my CPU so I can make another video to see the difference between a bottleneck and a good CPU. I have not applied an overclock and this driver have been installed, and now let's test some games. On Battlefield 5, I'll play at 1080p low settings with TAA high. I get some dips and drops during my session, but when I'm not recording, I don't get any stutters, so the FPS I had during the recording are the FPS that I have usually, but there's no stutters or anything, so it's really smooth even with this CPU. Let's go on Battlefield 1. On Battlefield 1 it was really smooth. I played on 1080p ultra settings and I get about 100 FPS. I don't get any stutters, it was really smooth. The game looks really good, honestly. Even for a 2016 game, it's really good. So it's a great experience with the GTX 1070. Let's go on Battlefield 2042. On Battlefield 2042, I played on medium settings with TAA high. It was really smooth. I get about 80 FPS. I was not expecting that much because the game released on 2021. So yeah, it's really surprising. So it's a great experience again with the GTX 1070. Let's go on Forza Horizon 5. On Forza Horizon 5, I played at ultra settings 1080p with TAA and I locked my FPS to 48. It was really smooth, so I went into the city and it didn't drop, so I went to the tunnel of the city who drop usually because it's really intensive, and it drops a little bit to 38 FPS. So considering that it's a rare scenario, it's a really great experience with this GTX 1070. On Valorant, which is the easiest game to run, I get between 120 FPS and 200 FPS, so it drops. It was not that smooth, honestly, so Valorant, maybe lock the FPS could be a good idea, but it's still smooth, but it's not awesome. And that's it for the GTX 1070 benchmark. I hope you enjoyed the video and see you next time.